everyone, today we're talking about orange pulp. My grocery store has a deal where at the end of the produce aisle they have markdown produce. So produce that isn't really so pretty anymore and they want to move quickly gets marked down at the end of that aisle. Always check there first. Very, very cheap. So I got oranges, and apparently I have two different kinds because as I'm cutting them open I'm seeing that kind looks very orangey, but look how pink, that almost looks like a grapefruit, like a pink grapefruit, but it's not, it's an orange. I decided that I would use these oranges to make fresh squeezed orange juice for my girls. I don't think they've ever had fresh squeezed orange juice before. So, I have a bowl, I have a sieve, I'm squeezing by hand with my little juicer, and I'm realizing, after all the juice is dripping through, I have all this orange pulp. So what are we going to do with the pulp? Because we don't want to waste it. No, we don't. So we have to figure out a clever use for orange pulp. Alrighty, I have squeezed 8½ oranges, and it's not a huge amount of pulp left, but still, there's the pulp. That's still food. It's still juicy. I'm letting more juice drain, but it's fiber, it's vitamins, so we are not just going to throw that away. So I have 3 suggestions for how to use your pulp. And I'm assuming this would freeze just fine in a baggie if you want to save it for later, because you're that frugal that you don't want to throw this pulp away. First, sweet potato casserole. I often put in some orange juice as a moisturizer, so to speak. So, hey, why not add the orange pulp? So first we take our orange pulp, plop her in the bowl. Okay, to the sweet potatoes and the orange pulp, we add a little bit of milk, a little bit of cinnamon. I dumped in too much. A little sprinkling of salt. We have 3 eggs in there, and we put in a dollop of butter or margarine. Bloop! So to review, that's orange pulp. I have about 5 or 6 cooked peeled sweet potatoes, 3 eggs, a splash of milk, a dollop of margarine, a little salt, a little sweetener. You could use sugar, brown sugar, maple sugar. I use Splenda, and the cinnamon. And then we're going to beat it up with the handheld mixer. Then you pop it in a casserole dish, pop it in a 350 oven. If you want, you can put marshmallows on top, but really with the Splenda or sugar in there, it's sweet enough in my opinion. I don't like it with marshmallows, but you can put it in with marshmallows until it's heated all the way through and it's gotten kind of firm because you want the eggs to firm it up. But also, this will work in the microwave. And you can do it in small individual servings if you want. This is what I often do because I'm really the one who eats all this because it's so good I don't like to share it. So just take a couple of big old spoonfuls, put them in a little microwavable bowl, then put them in the microwave, and that will cook the eggs and get it all hot and cooked and firmed up and delicious. And you're good to go. Alright, it's out of the microwave. Let's try it. It's super hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot. Steamy hot. Hot, hot. So let's just say this is a quick, easy, frugal, delicious sweet potato casserole with using up your spare orange pulp. Sweet potatoes are really good for you, and they're full of vitamins and full of fiber. Yum. Oh, that is so good. It's just like eating sweet potato pie filling. Nom, 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 nom. Use number 2 for your orange pulp, the orange Julius smoothie. So first, we're doing this in a NutriBullet. We take our container, we're going to put in some ice. We're going to put in orange pulp. We're going to put in a vanilla yogurt. Basically, your orange Julius is your orange and vanilla flavored delicious drink. We will add a little splash of vanilla extract, and just to make sure it tastes orangey enough, we'll add a little orange extract too. If you don't have orange extract, don't worry about it. You could put in some orange zest, a little orange juice, just skip it. I just happen to have some, which I found in the pantry a couple of days ago when I was looking for food coloring. So, might as well use it. Alright, just a little drop of orange extract. And now we're going to blend her up. Orange Julius smoothie. Obviously you can make any kind of smoothie and throw the orange pulp in, and anything fruity would be great, but I just thought the orange vanilla combo would be a very nice treat. It's not something we do too often. Drop the straw. Alright, Miss Neve, would you like to have the first taste or should I? Wait a minute, I want some. Miss Grabby Hands. I'm going to get another straw. She's not going to give it back, so I have to get my own straw. Wow, that is so yummy. Yay, us. Excellent use of orange pulp. Absolutely inspired. You have to have enough ice to make it like frothy and icy and delicious. Plenty sweet from the yogurt. Do you love it? She loves it. I kind of want it back. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I want another sip. Number 3, last but not least, we're making coffee cake. This is the best, most delicious coffee cake recipe in the whole world. The recipe does not originally call for orange pulp, but you do use orange zest. So I figured, what the heck? Throw the pulp in. The more the merrier. So just remember, the pulp is extra, but think. Think about what you can do with things like pulp. Did I mention it's really, really good? It is so delicious. Now, I'm not saying it's the most healthy thing in the world. It's coffee cake. So don't sit and eat the whole thing of it all at once. Don't do that. Portion control, that's important. And guess what? I'm not going to say it's the most frugal thing in the world because it does use sour cream. And that's a little expensive. And nuts, which are a little expensive. But if you compare the price to make it at home to what it would cost you to buy such a coffee cake out at a bakery, well then this is frugal. Yes, it is. Did I mention it's really, really good? Oh, yes, it is. Alrighty, so we're starting with a stick of butter at a room temperature. To that we are adding 2 eggs. To that we're going to add our orange pulp. To that we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. And yes, you could use the low-fat or fat-free sour cream. Why not? Alright, to this we're going to add a teaspoonful of vanilla extract. And a tablespoon of our grated orange zest, which I keep in a baggie in the freezer because I zest oranges whenever I have them. Alright, we'll mix all this up and then we'll add the dry ingredients. Alright, now we are going to stir in 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Next, 2 cups of flour. 1, 2. A teaspoon and a half of baking powder. teaspoon of baking soda. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Where is my salt? There's my salt. Salt. Isn't that cute? It's got a little pig face on it. I love piggies. Alright, stir all this together. That beep was telling me my oven has reached 350 degrees. I really think it's the orange zest that gives this a distinctly authentic coffee cake flavor. You take your buttered Pyrex dish and you put half of the mixture evenly spread. Then you have your cup of walnuts, chopped walnuts. So we're going to spread half of that, half a cup, over this layer of batter. Then we're going to sprinkle over some brown sugar and some cinnamon. Okay, then you put the remaining batter on top of your nut, sugar, cinnamon layer. For this final step, you have your expert assistant help you because this is very, very critical. On top, you sprinkle the rest of your nuts, more sugar, and more cinnamon. Would you like to do the nuts? Okay. Alright. I'll do the sugar. Whoa! Okay. Let's make sure we sprinkle it all around. All around. Not just in one spot. 25 to 30. And there you go! Oh, look at that! So then we go in a 350 oven. The recipe says 25 to 30 minutes. It always takes longer, so I'm thinking maybe my oven is not hot enough, but I'm thinking for me at least 40 minutes. We will see. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? It'll look better when it's cooked. Alright, here we go. This baby's coming out of the oven. It's been about 35 minutes. It looks and smells delicious.
So it's like 0 to 10.
Alright, everybody grab a piece of coffee cake. What do you really think?
Greatest thing I've ever tasted in the world.
It's the greatest thing you've ever tasted in the whole world? What do you think?
In the world.
Thumbs up from Neve. Alright girls, what's it taste like?
Orange pulp.
Okay, that's 3 ways to make use of your orange pulp. It's a way of thinking. Don't waste. Don't throw things out. Be inventive. Get all the nutrition you can out of every piece of food. Orange Julius smoothie, sweet potato casserole, coffee cake! Yay!
Great thing. You can make this at home. It's frugal. It's easy. Try and make this at home and it will taste delicious and like orange pulp.
And like orange pulp. Very good, girls. Alrighty, thank you.